Let's get to the stocks on our radar. Our man behind the glass, Steve Broda, is going to hit you with a question. Ron Gross, you're up first. What are you looking at this week?
I'm going back to Rollins. ROL provides pest and termite control services across the U.S. Really steady performer. 21 consecutive years of increased earnings, 17 consecutive years of dividend increases. 80% of sales are recurring, so somewhat recession-proof as well. Continues to make acquisitions in a fragmented industry, but they missed expectations last couple quarters, so the stock has been weak, so maybe a good opportunity to jump in.
Steve, question about Rollins?
Do you think when folks get the bill from a pest company, they're excited, or is this sort of a bummer? Is this just like, oh, it's another thing I got to pay for? I don't really want to hire these guys. I don't want bugs.
I have an annual contract, so I only have to think about that once a year.
Jason Moser, what are you looking at?
Yeah, recently I was asked on Twitter, what is my favorite dividend stock other than McCormick? And see, I work McCormick every week.
We saw that.
Fair question. I said, I got to go with Home Depot, ticker HD. Earnings are actually out next Tuesday. I was finishing up a front porch renovation in our house, and Home Depot was the exclusive supply provider for that project. And I asked myself the rhetorical question again, why do I not own shares of this business? I mean, they're closing in on a 3% yield there. It's just as reliable as the sun coming up. And they made a good point there in the recent call here. Home equity has more than doubled since 2011. 52% of the homes in the U.S. are greater than 40 years old. And that just means that people got to go to Home Depot a lot.
Steve Broida, question about Home Depot.
Yeah, what's going on with the parking lots at Home Depot?
That's a good question.
Everything in the world is stored in their parking lot.
I'm going to tell you what, the Home Depot I go to is right next to a Costco. It's like you're driving to two airports at the same time.
Andy Cross, what are you looking at?
Intuit, the provider of TurboTax and QuickBooks, Mint, other personal finance apps. Steve, I'm assuming that you filed your taxes this year because it was a good tax season for TurboTax and Intuit. Their units or their filings was up 7%. Stock is up 2.5 times in value over 3 years. It's been a really nice performer. Revenue expectation for the coming quarter up 11% and earnings per share up 12%. It's really about the ecosystem they're building and look to continue to grow the ecosystem revenues at more than 30% year over year.
Steve?
It seems like there's a lot of momentum with companies like Intuit around tax season. How can they harness that momentum to grow after April 15th?
Yeah, well, it's all about QuickBooks on the subscriber counts for the businesses because that continues to be a need for lots of small businesses out there, Steve-O.
What do you want to add to your watch list, Steve?
I think I will go with Intuit.